What's up, you knuckleheads? It's Josh here. Today is a big day when it comes to League of Legends. We have a new champion being released, and we have 4 new skins for the summer that we have to enjoy. So today I'm going to be going through all 4 of the Ocean Song skins that have just been revealed by Riot, going through and grading each of them. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Go ahead and click the subscribe and the like button. But I go through and I grade all of the new League of Legends skins based on a few factors. First of all, the appearance, just does the skin look good? And also, does it kind of fit with the aesthetic of the champion? Like if you have a very dark champion, giving it a neon skin might not necessarily work. Second, I look at the new assets that the skin brings, like new animations, new effects on the abilities. Is it worth whatever you're paying for the skin? Because cost does factor. And then finally, I look at the existing collection for this champion. Does this champion have a lot of skins? And so does this one stand out if it does? And if a champion doesn't have a lot of skins and this one is one of the best, then obviously that's going to make it much more appealing for players who play this champion to buy. So without further ado, let's get into the Ocean Song skins coming in patch 12.11. First up, Ocean Song Yone. Now, Yone is a champion that was only released just under 2 years ago, and he already has 3 skins, Spirit Blossom, Battle Academia, and Dawnbringer. So he already has a pretty robust collection, given how recently he was released. Like, poor Rel, can we get the girl a skin already? So given that Yone already has a good amount of skins to choose from, given his young age, this skin really needs to stand out to get a high grade, and unfortunately for me, it doesn't. First off, the effects and the animations on this skin are unique and interesting. They're different from anything that Yone has. That is a positive. The downside is just I don't think that this color scheme and aesthetic really works for Yone. You know, he is a blade swordsman who has been brought back from the dead. I don't really see him fitting into a very colorful aquatic day at the pool kind of environment. That's not to say this skin doesn't look good for what it is. It definitely does. Like I said, the effects and the recall animation are both really cool, but just looking at the champion model itself, I was pretty underwhelmed, and so as a result, I'm gonna have to give this one a C. Maybe if you're a Yone main, this is gonna be a skin you're gonna want, but I feel like for casual players of Yone, this really just doesn't stand out as compared to something like Battle Academia, which really fits his sort of theme and aesthetic. Now, second up, we have Ocean Song Nidalee, and I was actually very surprised that they would pick Nidalee for a skin like this. She doesn't seem to be the sort of champion that they normally would pick for sort of a beach summer themed skin line. And looking at it, I was a little bit underwhelmed just looking at the effects and the animations. I didn't think they were particularly great for a champion that hasn't had that many recent skins. Her most recent skin, other than the championship Damwon Gaming Nidalee that was released back in 2021, was Cosmic Huntress Nidalee, which was released back in 2020. Nidalee also has a pretty robust collection already. She has 12 skins in her collection, including the legacy skins, and she already has a few very iconic skins like Headhunter Nidalee, French Maid Nidalee, and Dawnbringer Nidalee. Now, one thing I will say is that Ocean Song Nidalee probably has the best champion model of all of the Nidalee skins I've seen recently. It's really a unique and interesting take on Nidalee the champion, both in her cougar form and in human form. The cougar form is very colorful and interesting. It's very pleasing to look at. But ultimately, I'm going to have to give this one a C just because I'm just left a bit underwhelmed by all the effects. And given the fact that Nidalee has a lot of other very good skins to choose from, I don't really see this one as being a priority for Nidalee mains. The third skin in the Ocean Songs collection is for Zeri. Now, this is her second skin since she was released in January of this year. Once again, Rel still does not have a second skin. Tough luck for her. But all that being said, I really do like this skin for Zeri. She doesn't have a lot of skins to choose from. Her Withered Rose skin is pretty cool looking, but it's a little bit of the same cyberpunk sort of feel. The Ocean Song skin, though, is pretty unique, and it's still very colorful, which fits Zeri's aesthetic. The animations on her abilities are really cool. The character model looks awesome. The recall animation, it's kind of like all the others. All the Ocean Song recalls are kind of in the DJ by the pool kind of vibe, but I don't necessarily think that that's bad for Zeri. I think it does kind of fit with her. So all that being said, even though this is, you know, her second skin in only 4 months, I gotta give this one an A. This is a really good skin, and if you're a Zeri main and you don't have a lot to choose from, I think this is a must buy. Ocean Song Ashe was the next skin in the group that's been revealed. Now, this is going to be Ashe's 14th skin, which isn't surprising given the fact that she's one of the original champions, so she's been around for over a decade. Her most recent skin was Coven Ashe, which came out in August of last year. It's not as though she is begging for skins, but on the other hand, it has been almost a year since she's got her last skin, so I don't really begrudge by adding her to this skin line. However, I would have really liked for them to do a lot to sort of distinguish this skin from some of her more recent skins, because looking at this, I really couldn't tell you how much different this Ocean Song skin is from her Fae Dragon or Cosmic Queen skins. Like, those two have very similar color schemes and effects on the abilities. Both have, in my opinion, better recall animations. I just don't understand what this skin is giving us that you don't have from skins that are already in Ashe's collection. It's not a bad skin, but it is underwhelming for that reason. I'm gonna have to give it a C as well. I just do not think that this is a skin that justifies itself as a purchase-worthy skin if you already have some of those skins that I already kind of mentioned, the newer skins for Ashe that kind of do a lot of what this skin does. And finally, I'm sorry guys, this is another goddamn Seraphine skin. Now, Seraphine technically only has 2 skins since she was released back in 2020. There was KDA All Out, and then there was Graceful Phoenix Seraphine. That most recent one came out in September 2021. But the problem is that KDA All Out Seraphine also had 2 sort of special variants, the Rising Star and Superstar variants. So even though the release of this skin is not as egregious as, say, Zeri, who's getting her 2nd skin in 5 months, this is technically Seraphine's 3rd since October 2020. There's still not going to be a lot of people who are happy to see Seraphine getting another skin, especially the sort of kawaii pool party vibe skin that this is. On top of that, she's also getting a prestige skin, but the worst part of all of this is really the fact that looking at this skin compared to her base, compared to her KDA All Out, I can really see no tangible difference between all of these skins other than the coloring. I mean, the effects all look basically the same. The recall animations have slight alterations, but they're all kind of the same theme, if you catch my drift. You know, the music party, which is core to her theme, I get. But just nothing about this skin really feels like it's separate and unique from her base skins or the skins that she already has. Just in general, it's a nice looking skin, it fits her aesthetic, and for that reason I can't give it below a C, but unfortunately that's what I have to give it. It just does not feel like a very unique or interesting take on Seraphine the champion. So there you have it. Those are my grades for all of the skins in the Ocean Song collection. I'll be doing the Battle Boss Bel'Veth skin when I talk about her a little bit later, but overall, this is kind of a disappointment. I mean, for the summer themed skin line, usually these are a big hit with things like the pool party skins being very, very popular and very engaging for players, and I just don't think that's going to be the case for the Ocean Song skins. But let me know what you think in the comments if there's one skin that you are actually really looking forward to, or if there's a champion that you think should have gotten an Ocean Song skin instead of one of these others. Until next time, take it easy, you knuckleheads. Adios.